One day, two frogs were hopping around the countryside, always looking for trouble and adventure, when they noticed a farmer leave a bucket in front of a stable. Curious as those two were, they went over to see what was in the bucket, but because it was too big, they couldn't see what was inside, so they just jumped in. The bucket was filled with milk, but they could not get out as the sides were too slippery. So they were just swimming around. They swam and they swam. But after an hour, he still couldn't get out. The fat frogs told their thin friend, "Brother Frog, there's no use paddling any longer. We were just going to drown. We better give up. There is no point. No one will come and save us. Nor will we turn into butterflies and fly away. We are doomed." But his friend replied, "Hold on, brother, fat frog. Keep paddling. Someone will get us out eventually. As long as we don't give up, we won't drown, and we can't die." So they continued paddling for hours as the sun began to set. The fat frog said he couldn't go on any longer. "There is no sense in doing it because we are going to drown anyway. What's the use? I have already given up." And the fat frog stopped swimming. He gave up, he drowned the milk, and he died. The skinny frog was devastated that he had lost his best friend since pond days and couldn't hold back his tears, but he was more determined than ever. He began paddling faster and faster, but the pain struck around midnight. He noticed that he had turned the milk into butter because he had been paddling for so long. So he was able to jump out of the bucket. He let out a joyous yell and jumped back into the woods. He was alive. He had made it. But he was also sad because he had lost his best friend. He knew that he hadn't been able to help his fat friend because once his friend had made the decision to give up, he was doomed. You see, we never lose as long as we don't give up. Years later he married a frog lady and had lots of frog sons. He named them all after his fat frog friend to keep his memory alive and because he missed him so dearly, and every night he will tell his frog children the story of the fat frog who gave up so that they would never give up in life. Life is hard, but you have to be harder and smarter. Always be grateful for what you have. And never give up because as long as you don't give up, you can't lose.